Hi, Miss Shawnee Monique 420. Nourish. Self growth. Self focus. Self soul finding. Return. Second chance opportunity. Making amends. If you back on this live, the other one went off. I'm doing one question, 3 decks, special read. Oh shoot, you done said live twice. Thank you. One question, 3 decks is just a free read I'm doing for my my live. I gotta wait 10 minutes on this one. So I went over, because the other one was like, I want to say 85 minutes. I think you get 85 minutes on a live, maybe. Yeah, you can ask a question. What you want to ask? Will I be moving out of state? Let me see. Oh, my deck. I gotta fix that. That's not the deck. Well, on bottom, home foundation. So I'm taking that as a yes. Well, I'll be moving out of state. Overall travel, experiencing new things. So I'm taking it as a yes. Competition, the other woman. So maybe you gotta watch for work or landlord change, transition. So I would take that as a yes. Will you be moving out of state? I'm taking this as a yes. Travel, competition, change, addiction, unhealthy attachment. Are you moving to get away from addiction? Or be careful when you do move that you could get into addiction. Be careful, family security. Maybe make sure your kids is in order. Make sure when you take this move or make this move, don't let your fears bind you. Make sure your fears are, what holds you when you make this move. I would tell you, from what I've gotten, yes, you will be moving. Do you know where you want to move to? That would be the question. Thank you for that. Was that Supersaurus? I'm sorry if I messed that up, but I appreciate that encouragement. This is my first live, so I'm doing free question with 3 decks. So yeah, but basically I would tell you yes. Yes, you are going to be um moving out of state. All right, your second deck. Be careful, like, with your family, because that addiction card, that change, make sure that change doesn't cause an addiction. What else is about this out-of-state move? Now, addiction doesn't just have to mean drugs all the time, okay? It can also mean relationship, gambling, anything. Have foresight. Pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Money matters. Expense. Make sure your expenses you save. Cut costs. Resource plan ahead. Make an informed choice. Invest your money wisely. And then you got moving up. Careers on the rise. New offers and opportunities. Salary increase. Go to the next level. Spiritual work. Open your heart to spiritual, career, and health. Heal the human heart. You're a light worker. So I would tell you, yes, you are going to be moving out of state. And this might be what I was talking about, the addiction, the love affair. Beware, love affair at work, rarely and well, don't lose your mind. See? That change, you might meet somebody at your job, and that person may not be the person for you. So I would tell you to be careful. And then your third deck, your question, your third deck, will you be moving out of state? I mean, overall, I don't think that you'll be moving and having a bad experience. You know, there is a job on the horizon for you in this new place, but be careful about dating. Okay, make sure you're not looking or letting yourself fall for like a fling type relationship. All right, the last question that, I mean, not question, but last deck, you said, will you be moving? Will you be moving? We already established yes. What else you want to tell this person? What is it? Miss Shawnee, Monique. What else? Allow. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes, without even realize it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. So, right there, allow this move to take place. Speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can keep this in. You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. Make sure you speak up. Like I said, if you have a bad relationship, you want to make sure you speak up when you move. Pivot. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot even just a little bit? So that's the question you to ask with this move that you're asking about. You want to ask yourself about a pivot, like, if you don't like it there, what's your backup plan? You know what I mean? Because sometimes we move and maybe, like I said, this situation, the change, because the change, but see right here is competition. There's another woman with this change. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful because maybe the man is a cheater. And he, you know, he wants to hook up with you at work. So you got to be on the swivel. Hi, Valinda Stevens. I'm doing a special 3 decks, 1 question for free. My first time on live. Usually I just do video. So if you have a question, go ahead and give it to me. But I'm going to finish up this Miss Shawnee's first. So, Miss Shawnee, I would tell you, it does say travel, competition, change, addiction, family, fears. So the change and transition, the travel, which means you will be moving out of state. Be wary of starting a new career path, job, and somebody linking up with you. Be wary of your family, ensuring that this change doesn't cause addictions or an unhealthy attachment. Because like I said, it doesn't always have to be that you're going to be attached to drugs. It could be you get attached to a coworker that you may you know, you might try to link up with a coworker. You know what I'm saying? And it may not be a good thing for you. Because it does say overall you got a love affair right here. So that's what I have to tell you with the 3 decks. So confirmation does say you got a chance for a new job, and it may be a whack relationship. So I hope that helped. I hope that helped you, you know. Anybody else have a question? Yeah, you can. What's your question? No problem, Miss Shawnee. When will I land a good job? Lost mine last November. All right. When will I land a new job? I lost mine last November. What's your first name? Give me Bravon. Okay, Bravon. Hold on. I'm gonna get you 3 decks to. I'm gonna go with that one. 3. All right, Frankie. I'm gonna get you next. All right, Spirit. What you got for Bravon? They want to know, will they land a good job? Lost his in last November. I don't know if it's, you're a guy, right? Bravon. I think that's a dude. I'm just gonna say they. Okay. All right, Bravon. Let me see what we got for you. Spirit, we want to know about Bravon. What's coming up for him within the next 3 months or so in regards to his employment, work situation. All right, Spirit, what you got for Bravon? Let me move these out the way. Bravon. Oh, you got a lot of cards that's wanting to come out. Bravon, you might not have to be worried. All right, Spirit, what you got directly for Bravon in regards to a new job? Any more, Spirit? We want at least 3. One more, please, Spirit. One more card for Bravon. Hey, well, you at least like the live? That's the only payment I'm asking for. Thank you. All right, one more card for Bravon, please. I don't think it's speaking anymore, Bravon. We're going to do 3. 1, 2. Oh, I guess you do have something. That's 3. Close out the deck. Communicate. Bravon, you got to communicate. Sharing your voice to speak your truth will show your authenticity and expression. You have talent in the communications field. So overall, you need to look into communications. Okay? You got right here, choices. So that means you're going to have, there's a lot of opportunities waiting for you. Don't doubt yourself. Trust your instinct in choosing the best possible decision. So you got the option of, since you're in communications, you might want to, if you're going entrepreneurial, that'll be you starting your own. That might be you applying in that, or that might be you working with somebody else in that, communications. But you got choices, so you do have options. Just keep your composure. Your calmness is necessary in this situation. Things might be beyond your control, but you have control over yourself. Relax, rejuvenate, and renew. So just keep an open mind. Don't get frustrated. Don't get on a pity pot. Don't get to be a negative. Keep your mind open because you do have choices, and communication could be the field you're going into. So just do it. Procrastination will not bring any success at this time. This is the best time to put your plans into action. Just do it. So if you've been thinking, I don't know if you're thinking about entrepreneurial, you want to get on a podcast, you want to get on YouTube, or maybe you want to go into news, whatever it is dealing with communication, it's saying you have choices, you have options, but you have to stay grounded and keep your composure and just work that thing. You feel me? Keep going. Now, these cards fell out as also. Now, I don't know if this goes along with these because these were down, so they may not be as important, but they might be part of your choices. You got style. It's time to express yourself through design and art using your talent. Being creative with your finances will bring success in your career. Like I said, it goes with your choices because style to communicate. Maybe if you get on a podcast or you're doing your YouTube, you want to make sure you got some style with it. Now, conflict can arise. Be careful with whom you deal with. Anything related to your finances, okay? Be careful with whom you deal with anything related to your finances. There could be some misunderstandings with someone about money. So that's where it says keep your composure and pay attention, right? So when you're dealing with money or you doing a deal, make sure there's no misconstrued information. Make sure you communicate. Make sure you talk. Hey, I want this much. I want to make $3,000 a year, whatever. You just got to be able to communicate that effectively when you're going into the choice that you do decide to do. You don't want to have no conflicts with it. And if you borrow money for somebody, pay them back. Don't let nobody have nothing over you. You want to be free. You want to be open in yourself because there could be mishaps out of that. Okay? There may be some minor setbacks, but it's only asking you to review your work and see what you have missed out on. Mistakes teach you a lesson. So whatever happened when you lost that last job or whatever, or what you've been dealing with since, you want to make sure that you're just, keeping your head and your composure while dealing with the mishaps that you're going through. Talent. You have an exceptional talent in art that needs to be discovered or expanded. It's time to make a fortune in your creativity. So for some reason, I just keep hearing podcasts. Like, I don't know if that's what you do. I don't know you, but I'm telling you, like, that really might be the way you want to go. Some form of communication is the benefit to you. You can go mainstream with that. Okay. It's time to be seen. Show your talent to the world. Your business is getting more the audience at this moment. So if you're thinking about starting a channel, or if you're thinking about doing a podcast, or if you're thinking about some form of communication, consultation, or whatever, you gotta, it can be done because you have a talent for it. But you gotta, keep your composure and just do it. Watch out for conflicts and mishaps. Make sure everything is clear, concise. Communicate through all of it. You feel me? The next deck I'm going to go with for you. So you got potential. It might be entrepreneurship. Or it could even be in a company. A radio DJ or something like that. You get on the radio. I don't know what it is. It's just you want to make sure you keep your composure. Did you want the other two decks, or are you okay with this one deck? That's up to you. Let me know because I can move on to the next person. Okay. Well, these just flew out, so I don't know. You got a lot going on. Are you in your early to mid 20s? Be careful of people, like I said, that conflict, mishaps. Be careful of people shape-shifting, mimicking you. Don't tell people your ideas. Not showing your true self. Hide behind a mask. Don't be fearful of that. There's some intimacy, bonding. Okay, this sounds like a young man, like you've been thinking about that. Non-committed, independent. So I don't know if there's a relationship you have been dealing with. It's just saying be an independent person. Like, you ain't got to deal with that. Because all of a sudden, unexpected lightning. toxicity. It could become a toxic relationship. Reading between the lines. Look what's hidden. Okay, pay attention. Because that might be the conflict. Because like right here, it looked like a boyfriend and a girlfriend having a conflict over money. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to be in the relationship or not, you got to be honest about it. Because this is like magnetic attraction. Like y'all have a good rapport with each other, but sometimes it's very toxic. It can become very toxic. And that unexpected conflict, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could be wearing a mask. She might be not showing her true self to you. She might not be letting you know the truth about who she really is. So be careful, because don't let intimacy and feelings get in your way, because you have a magnetic attraction, maybe good sex. Because your relationship can be very toxic. And it's going to take you away from the choices that you have. Now, I don't know if she's talking about proposal. You thinking about proposal or a commitment of that sort. You know what I mean? Trying to have courage to do it. Strengthen yourself up. Trying to get the career, everything in order. You taking on a lot. But you got to have your freedom and surrender sometime. Like, take your time and build your career. Because she might not be it. Divine intervention. Look for that to happen. Divine intervention. Time for reflection. Reflect on yourself. You know what I mean? Go reflect on yourself. Because somebody's keeping secrets. There's lies. And that might be where the conflict and the mishap with the money comes from. Then you have to put her on silence. No contact. Or she might do that to you if you owe money. Waiting to call, hear from. That's a female waiting to hear from maybe you. Maybe money get taken or something. You know, maybe you're setting up for something and that money gets stolen. But text messages, trying to text you, unsent messages. It looks like it looks like a female that you may be dealing with is not very effective. Now look for the signs and the meanings. Okay? So it all goes in this all correlates together, because even in you having a financial outlook, sometimes you deal with people that might steal the job or steal the choice, because you got a lot of choices to make in dealing with where the job is. But it's saying it's a communication field, dealing with style and talent. All right, your last deck. The last question was Bravon wants to know about employment, career, money, job. What's Bravon's pockets looking like, Spirit? Give me two more. All right. Overall, Bravon, opportunity. New job opportunities, change of workplace, or a business trip. Change is coming just in time. So like I said right here, look at the signs of your love life, because change is coming. And it may be a job that takes you away. Your last cards. Limitations, fear and doubt, limit freedom of action, let go of your worries. Stop worrying about it. It's coming. Fruits of your labor. If you put the work in, right here, didn't we just say that? If you just do it, you're going to get the fruits of your labor, right? It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gain is here. And then right here, the last card, spiritual work. Open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You are a light worker, so you got a gift. Start watching the signs. So all together, all three of these decks is telling me, yeah, you got a job coming. I didn't pull out the wind deck, so that wasn't one of the three. But basically, be careful of the females you dealing with, or a female, that you don't have conflicts with money. Nobody's stealing from you. You know what I'm saying? Get on your P's and Q's, on your hustle, and start to put the work together. Because whatever that idea you got is what it is. And you got to start working towards it. You got to just do it. Okay? Do you have anything else? Just make sure you like the live, please. Did that help you? I hope it helped you, Bravon. Oh, Darlene, I got you. You're next. If anything lined up for you, just let me know. I just want to make sure, you know, you get the fullness in what's going on. So whatever it is you got planned or you're trying to do, you know, beware and pay attention. All right. Okay, who was next? Lily Neal. Yeah, you can get one after Darlene. You'll be next. Okay, Frankie Leon. Will I be winning financially in court action? Okay. Let me get your decks together, okay? Darlene, I got you. Okay. All right, Darlene. Will I be winning financially in court action? Came abusive. So is this court action against your partner? Is this a relationship court action? All right, Spirit. We're wanting to know about Darlene. All right, Darlene. Court action. Darlene. Frankion. Darlene. Anything else for Darlene? All right. Overall, moving. You had to, in dealing with moving with this situation in your relationship. There's that drama starter. Started a lot of drama for you. And then he started act like he was crying over you. All right, welcome in. You'll go after you'll be number 4, I believe. Hooked. Darlene hooked and was marrying for money. He tried to have you hooked, huh? Darlene. I'll put them on the side. But Darlene, court action. What's the court looking like? All right, Darlene. Anything else for Darlene and her court action? Anything else for Darlene and her court action? I'm trying to think about where my other cards are. Overall, loyalty. True friendship and loyalty are among the important values. Be loyal to your friends. Maybe you got a friend that's supporting you in this situation. She got your back. Fruits of labor, opportunity. So I'm taking it as you're going to win, long as yeah. Okay. So right here, he was hooked and married. Did he marry somebody else? Married for money? When he moved, because he was always a drama starter, like he was an actor on stage. Oh, I'm crying over you. Try to hook the person in to get the money. But fruits of labor, it's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gain is here. Opportunity, new opportunity, change of workplace, business trip, changes coming just in time. Rich gain is here. And like I said, loyalty. And then your last deck, Darlene. Darlene's court situation. Darlene's court situation. What's that say? Not showing true self. Maybe he lies in court. Be careful of him lying in court. That mask came out again. I'm putting it in the center there. All right, Darlene's court. Darlene's court. Darlene's court. Is she going to be victorious? Victorious. Anything else for Darlene? Okay. Did he do a lot of hooking up, one night stands overall? Spiritual awakening, realization. Got you in anxiety, worry. I wouldn't be in anxiety because you got the fruits of your labor. See, them are golden apples on a golden tree. That means what you got coming to you is the opportunity is going to present itself. Maybe you did something online. Maybe there's something that they find in the records on a computer. But the anxiety you feel, it's not good. Sex, good time. Intimacy. Maybe this is what you get in a new opportunity. Freedom, the freedom to surrender. Once again, you got some traveling, moving. Maybe you get this money and it takes you to move. And you get important connections through a fated meeting that lifts you off. New love, strong affection. new friend, a partner, a friend, somebody with loyalty. So all in all, I would say, yeah, you're gonna win your case, because all the labor you put in, and just be careful, like make sure they check all the documents, because there's an opportunity that's gonna pull it all together to gain, so you can gain the opportunity to win. Did that help? I hope that helped you. Were you a single parent in an after relationship? So, like I said, Darlene, make sure you get your ducks in a row, because there's probably could be hiding stuff, hiding money, hiding funds, or try to lie and not let you recoup the fruits of your labor. But you'll get it, honey. Okay, the next person was Good Times Are Coming. Are you here? Good Times Are You Coming? Hello, first time here. Leo was my sign. Will I get all that was taken from me? Corinne. Is it Corinne or Karen? Okay, so which question you got? Which is your most vital question? Do you want to know about your boyfriend? Because you got 3 questions in there. So, Corinne, tell me which one you have the most importance for. Do you want to go deeper in your relationship? Do you want to go into getting back what you lost? You get 1 question, 3 decks. That's the special I'm doing, free read. Hi, everybody coming in. I'm doing free reads. 1 question, 3 decks. So make sure your question is specific. And Lily Neal's. Let me see. You said it was Lily Neal's turn. Oh, I am so sorry. Look, you right. Good save. Good save. You need to be one of my moderators. I'm sorry. Karen, can you hold on for a minute? Lily Neal was next. And are you here? Lily Neal? Lily Neal, are you here? I need to put numbers with you guys. Hold on. I gotta get a system, because I just miss Lily Neal, and I don't want her to be upset. So let's start with Lily Neal would be 1, and then Good Times Are You Coming is 2. Who will be next? Shadow. He didn't ask a question. They didn't ask a question. So Good Times. Okay, Lily Neal, you here? I see you now. What's your question, Lily Neal? Go ahead and type it in. Can I request somebody to be a moderator that could tell me who's next? Because I want to make sure I'm fair. If you want to be a moderator, just write moderator. Okay. Lily Neal, I would like to know if my ex still likes me. He keeps flirting with me, and I can't tell. Okay, so Lily Neal want to know about her old boo. What's the old boo's name, Lily Neal? Okay. Okay. I got you. You are now a moderator for my channel, Karen. And so could you do me a favor and starting with Lily Neal, because Lily Neal will be number 1, go down and give everybody a number so I'll know what number we're on. Okay? So Lily Neal wants to know, I'd like to know if my ex still likes me. Okay, what's your ex name, Lily Neal? Alonzo. Okay, I got it. Okay, Alonzo. What lies beneath for Lily Neal wants to know about Alonzo spirit. We want to know about Lily Neal and Alonzo. Now, let me ask you, I will ask you this real quick. Do you want, no, I'm not going to ask you because I'm going to give you the 3 decks. Okay, never mind. Alonzo for Lily Neal. Alonzo for Lily Neal. What lies beneath for Alonzo with Lily Neal? Okay. All right, Lily Neal. We want to know about Alonzo spirit. What's Alonzo got going? Give me 3 cards for Alonzo spirit. Oh, there's a 3. Okay, any more? Let's close it out. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, overall, red lipstick stains. That means the cheater. Alonzo is a cheater. Is Alonzo doing drugs? He's fulfilling a fantasy. Keeping a promise. I hate nothing about you. So, did he come from doing drugs? And he has a problem keeping his promises? Let's get his dark confessions of the soul. Because I'm trying to feel out which way I want to go. The naked truth about Alonzo. Spirit. We talking about Alonzo. He might be he might have a problem keeping a promise. He don't hate you though. Well, he must still be doing drugs. Because it says doing drugs. Fulfilling a fantasy. Maybe he uses them with somebody, or he's, maybe he into kinky stuff. But he has a problem keeping a promise. You know. All right. Alonzo, Naked Truth. Give me 3, Spirit. I just seen one turn up. I'm going to shake that up. Okay. Alonzo, give me 2 more. 2 more for Alonzo. All right. Naked Truth about Alonzo overall. This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. Ooh, girl, is he crazy? You got a cuckoo? Yeah, because look, stalker alert. I check up on you often. So, I don't know. I don't know if you want this one back. But he like you because, see right here, I hate nothing about you. You didn't put up with my shit. You crushed my big ass ego, but that made me respect you even more. That's why he still deal with you, because you wasn't kissing ass. I'm going to put a ring on it when the time is right. Right now, he's in a position where he is, ugh. Alonzo trying to do him. He's trying to fulfill a fantasy before he keep a promise. Did he tell you he was gonna marry you? Cause he's right now he's fulfilling a fantasy. Like he living his life his way. It's kind of like that song with J-Lo and LL Cool J. He said, "I was just how that song go? You know what I'm talking about, that verse in the line where LL Cool J, all my love, I'm what you need, all that good stuff." I don't know, girlfriend. I don't know. I don't think I would sit and wait for nobody. Now, this, I just need one card to confirm this, because Alonzo seemed like he a double agent. And when it comes to relationships. What do you say? Perspective, better off, happiness, clear headspace. That's where you need to be. You need to have perspective. You need to really analyze, do you really want to be with somebody like that? And then right here on the bottom, realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. So you need to awaken to the fact that this man may not be the man for you. I don't know. And 9 times out of 10, a man that keep flirting with you is playing with you, because he don't. It's like playing with a yo-yo, right? They throw it up and down, up and down. They don't let it go because it's tied to their finger. You feel me? And he yo-yoing you. That's why he keep flirting, and that's called keeping the lines of communication open, so you don't go while I'm over here doing my fantasy and my drugs. I'm going to marry you one day. I'm going to marry you. I promise. I love you. But at the same time, he do feel that way because you don't put up with his shit all the time. You know what I mean? And you can't start doing that now because he gone. Right? You got to keep going forward. All right. Anything else for Alonzo? Or anything that Lily Neal needs to know? Anything more about Alonzo? Or Lily Neal that she needs to know? All right. Oh, I'm going to close out. Travel. You maybe need to go travel. Maybe you need to go and see the world. Go live your life. Don't worry about Alonzo. Even if it's driving to the next town or something. Going to just do something for you. You're going to have a divine intervention. Time for reflection. That's why you need to go travel. See this right here? Even this is on the beach. Perspective. You need to think this over. Because he got a third party. I told you. He out here living a fantasy life. There's interference. He got you on a yo-yo. Hookups. One night stands. I told you. He's fulfilling a fantasy. Right here. Alonzo is fulfilling a fantasy, honey. He doing hookups. He doing drugs. Overall, red lipstick stains. That's cheating. Regrets and mistakes. He know he make them. That's when he's sober. That's when he at home. That's when he's like, oh, I should have kept a promise. I'm going to marry her. He trying to secret admire you. I told you he's stalking. He going to keep peeping because he know you a good person, a good woman. And he know you want a connection with your relationship. He know you want to be with him. But you out here being a single parent. You got responsibilities. And now you at this crossroad trying to pick out the direction you want to go with Alonzo. But you need to break up forever. See that? Break up forever. Endings. And don't worry about them text messages. Don't keep doing the unseen. Like you want to text them and then you be like, oh no, I'm not going to send it, but I want to text them. No, don't text them. You need to go get yourself together. Overall, you need to go travel, experience new things. All right? So if you want to know about Alonzo, pour into yourself. I guarantee you won't see Alonzo the same way no more. You won't see anybody the same way when you pour into yourself. Because yourself going to be so full, you're going to be like, why I want to spill my good shit on the bum? And you ain't got time to wait. Life too short. The economy too bad. All right? Did that help you? Let me know if that helped you. And make sure you like for the video, for the read. Yeah. Literally, don't hear all that. Girl, put cotton in your ears. Okay, anybody? Who's next? Mod, who's next? Ooh. Yeah, girl, we ain't got time to catch nobody bullets. We ain't got time no more. No more time to waste. He out here, like I said, just always remember this. He is fulfilling a fantasy with these one night stands, these hookups, the drugs, the partying, all the stuff that he doing. Look, even this card fell out on me. He promiscuous. And that's from a whole nother deck. So yeah, I would just say keep it pushing from Alonzo. Alonzo, he is not the one. He's the weakest link. Goodbye. And no more confusion, honey. No more. Don't be in confused. You have to have boundaries. Okay, who's next? Okay, good time, you're next. And the question you chose was, let me see. Go ahead and put your question again for me, Karen. You just want a general, where's life taking you? Okay. Let's see. Karen wants to know, Spirit, where's... Pull out the other cards. Let me see what I got for you. Let's see where life is taking you. Okay. Here we go. All right, Spirit. We opening it up for Karen. She just wants a general reading. She just wants to know about her life. Just give her something that's maybe the next 3 to 6 months. Something clarify what's going on with her. Cut them. All right. What we got for Karen? Anything for Karen, Spirit? Anything? We just need 3. 2 more, Spirit. Oh. Okay, 1 more, Spirit, for Karen. There we go. Overall, Spirit Link, stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideas to find success. So, the ideas you come up with, Karen, keep focus on them. Even if you just got to journal them down, write them. Because eventually you'll manifest yourself into what that idea is. If it's meant to be, it needs energy. You need to feed it energy to be able to manifest it, to get it to operate for you. But like I say, you got a spiritual link, so just keep working with that spiritual link. Scales of balance. Seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonizing your inner scale to weigh decisions with both heart and mind. So that's once again taking time for yourself, going on a vacation, taking a break, even if it's a vacation to the spa downtown. Like, it doesn't always have to be that you go somewhere big. It's just taking that mind body, go get a massage, go get your nails done, get a pedicure, something that keeps yourself rejuvenated. Balance it out. Balance out helping people with balancing out taking care of yourself. Okay? Then you got Pathfinder. Trust your inner compass to eliminate your path through love and career, revealing the direction your soul wishes to explore. So you already got focus. You just got to focus it and fine tune it. You see what I'm saying? Balance your pathway, because it'll take you to new worlds. There are many more things for you to discover, so don't give up. Like I said, if you balance out what you're wanting to do, take the path necessary to get there, it's going to open you up to new worlds, new adventures. Like I said, even if you want to say, I want to go and down into the museum again. I never looked at it from this perspective, or I never even been to the museum in my town. Go to the museum. If you ain't never been to a park in your town, go have fun in the park. You know what I mean? So balance is the pathway to new worlds. And I've always said that a human is only made of 2 things: spirit and flesh. And you got to keep them both in balance. You got to give a little to both. You know what I mean? There's spiritual things and there's fleshly things, and you got to know how to balance them. You can't let one overtake the other. Yeah, because you got to know what you want. If you're fine-tuning, you're saying this person. What I've always told my kids is I don't play pity pack with people. I believe who they are when they show it to me. It's not what you say. It's not what you say. If you say it, I'm going to see if you follow up with the action. Because if you say, okay, I'm going to come get you Tuesday at 2, and then you come show up Tuesday at 7, we got a problem in this situation. I can't trust you. You're not somebody I can roll with like that. So, all right, for Karen. Embrace. Embrace the changes happening around you. Have recent changes made you uneasy? Accept them, adjust, and discover the opportunities that come with transformation. Exactly. That's what I just said. Accept them, adjust, and discover the opportunities. Accept who a person is. Accept who they show you they are. If somebody tells you who they are, believe them. They show it to you. Infinite possibilities. Once again, new worlds. You are at the threshold of infinite possibilities. The universe is opening new paths for you. Break free from old limits and explore the unknown. The potential ahead is greater than you think. Now, is this not confirmation? Come on, Karen. You see that? Scales of balance. Once you balance out your life, flesh and spirit, who's around you, who's eating up your energy, who's in your space, who you're giving to, who you loving on. You know, once you know that you're pouring out of yourself into other people, and then you find the path of stop doing that, and you only give to those who pour back into you, it's going to take you to new worlds, infinite possibilities. That's an infinity sign. It's balance. Openness moment. This is a time of openness and new possibilities. You are ready to embrace them. Stay open to new experiences, and you might find unexpected opportunity. See what I mean? That's when you take the path. The path, like I said, you go downtown, you go to a art exhibit that you normally gonna do. Buy yourself a dress and go to an event that the hospital may be holding, a masquerade ball, or just do things that are different because it's gonna open you up to new environments. Like we spend our money on low people stuff, or we make if you're not rich, you spend it on what we call low people stuff. Like if you smoke cigarettes, or you like to go to the club, or you like to buy movies, or whatever it is, a little vice. Instead of doing little vices all the time because we're accustomed to them, sometimes you got to step out on faith and do big vices and learn new things that become accustomed to you. Learn how to go into a party with CEOs and things like that, because they're not much they're not different than us. They just got more money, right? So you got to open the moment. Guilty. Guilt can hold you back. You are carrying the weight of past decisions. Forgive yourself and move forward. Only then can you truly grow. There you go. We got one more deck. I'm telling you, that's general. Okay, I'm going to do this one for you. All right, this is general. Going with her investment. Her investment is coming. All the, what you're saying, tie it up for Karen, Spirit. Tie it up for her to understand the fullness. So you gotta just, it's about balance. Like, don't play yourself. Give me 3 for Karen, please. Give me 2 more for Karen, please. Tie it up for Karen, Spirit. Tie it up. 1 more for Karen, please, Spirit. Tie it up and put a bow on it, please, Spirit. Oh, she got a little extra. All right. Overall, gambling. Excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. So don't always take it as just like you sit at a casino. I'm not saying that is, but your investment. That might be your investment coming through. Maybe you take a gamble on, like I said, you take a gamble on these new things. Take a gamble on, renewing your spiritual relationship with God. Like, I don't know if people believe in God anymore, but I believe in God. And you got to spend time with God just like I spend time with these cards. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like the cards help to zone in a little bit deeper. And then the spiritual is fed through the word with God. But that gambling, I don't know if you do it, but chill out. But if it is you taking a gamble, that is that's the pathway. Star power. Become an influencer of the company and earn fame, popularity, step into the spotlight. Didn't I just say that? Did I not just tell you to like go in the room with CEO? Didn't I not just say that to you? Because you got star power. You got a possibility to be more than what you may shrink yourself to be. Like a lot of people out here in the world have shrunk themselves and they really as good as a CEO. You know what I mean? But they just live down like Joe Low. That's why I said, Spirit told me to tell you that. Go into a room with CEOs and bosses. Buy you a ticket to a ball or a gala or something they having. You know what I mean? Because you got star power. And making connections is what you got to do. Spiritual work. I just told you that too. Open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You're a light worker. Then I just say you got to balance the spirit. If you deal with God or not, you got to go in there and get that spirit right. You got to stand in the grass without your shoes. You got to eat up the sunshine. You got to listen to the waves if you got water by you. Like flexibility. Adapt solely by using versatility, compromise, and adaptation, change, etc. Be flexible in your methods. Ain't that how they do it? Success. Choose the right direction and actively overcome difficulties. You're on the right track. Okay. Can we say this is a big compass? Don't compass tell direction? Pathfinder, you are one. You have success when you get there. You will be rewarded. Change up on people. Don't let them remember to owe you. Little by little. It don't have to be big changes. It's little changes. Every change adds up to a big amount. Fruits of your labor. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gain is here. Money matters. Look, maybe you do take a gamble, girl. Shoot. Maybe you hit it big. Or you do something that's influential, but you got money matters. Expense, save, cut costs, resource plan ahead, make an informed choice, invest your money wisely. That's your general, Karen. Does it resonate with you? I hope it resonates with you. Okay, who's next? What number are we on? Who was after you, Karen? Thank you, Shell. I appreciate that. I just, like, I mixed it together, like, real talk with the cards. The cards is just zoning in with us. So, Brittany, you're next. Okay, so, Brittany, what is your question? One question, 3 decks. 1222. Okay. I'll take it. Matter of fact, let me see. I'm trying to find. Let me see if it has this. I don't know if that number is in here. Nope, 1221 is in here. I thought I had the angel number, but it has 1221. Okay. So, my mom to tell me who's next and what's the question. What I'm doing is one question with 3 decks. Yep, that's 222. So for you, alignment, connections, friendship, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, trust. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interests if it's piqued by something. Follow these routes. You will discover it. I'm sorry. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. There you go. All right, who's next and what's the next question? One question, 3 decks. Hello for everybody that's entering. I appreciate you being here on my live. I'm doing one question, 3 decks, free read. And I keep it real. I won't cheat nobody, even if it's free. Oh, you're welcome for reading the angel number. I love reading angel numbers. Okay, who's next? I'm just waiting for the next question. I don't know. Are these Magic the Gathering cards? Um, I don't know. I don't know if you're saying is that the name of the deck, but I don't remember. I took all my decks out of the boxes and I stored them in plastic containers together. Okay, so Eddie is next, and Eddie wants to know, is Michelle ready to have a relationship with him? Okay, hold on. Bear with me. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get some other decks out. Is Michelle your ex? You said. Who is Michelle to you, Eddie? Is she a friend? I'm gonna start with these. And I also want to know, do you want to know her dark confessions, or do you want it light and bubbly? Or do you want a little mix? Oh, okay. You want to go dark. That's what I like to do. I like to know the truth. I want that sunshine all the time. We can get that. They get that anyway. Truth, nothing but the truth. Okay. So let's do this. Let's start with her dark confessions of the soul. All right, Spirit. Eddie wants to know Michelle's dark confessions of the soul. Can you give us some insight on Michelle's feelings towards Eddie? All right, Spirit. Michelle. What Michelle feels towards Eddie. Give me 3, Spirit. Let's know what Michelle is thinking. Oh, we're going to take all those because when they fall down, they want to tell Eddie something. Overall, she said, I pushed you away because I do not want the responsibility. So overall, she don't want the responsibility. She said right here, it's difficult for me to process my emotions. I am not available right now. I cannot listen to your voice. It affects my soul. I have things going on in my life that require my full attention. I am distracting myself to avoid thinking about you. I feel unbalanced and uneasy. I do not know what to do to fix it. There is a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. Okay, so what I'm hearing is she got emotional damage. If I was Uncle Roger, I say emotional damage. And she don't want the responsibility. She don't want to deal with being in a relationship with you. You must be a good guy. Hopefully you're a good guy. And that's something she's not ready to deal with because she has a hole in her heart from her own trauma, past situations prior to you. Maybe she's never told you about all her business, but she has some feelings that she can't process through right now. She knows you're a good guy, though. She knows, you care about her. But I don't think you guys will be getting together anytime soon. Not right now. She got too much emotional damage. Um, I'll pull this one out. All right, Spirit, what you got for Michelle towards Eddie? What's the hidden truth? Yeah. Okay. All right, Spirit, what you got for Eddie regarding what's Michelle's hidden truth? What is Michelle's hidden truth? One, two more, Spirit. Damn. Bam, bam, bam. One more for Michelle. Okay, we're going to take those. Close the deck. 1, 2, 3. Overall, her hidden feelings, just being near you is intoxicating. I told you she like you. It's not that she don't like you. She just can't handle you. She don't know how to, she don't know what that is. You know, good love, I guess you could say. She said, I hope that you can forgive me one day. That she can't be with you the way you want her to be with you. I hide behind material things. So she's a material girl, okay? Because the only thing that she can say is consistent, because she's been heartbroken. She's been in pain before. I left before you could leave me. The timing just wasn't right for us. I wish I had treated you better, though. Because I'm so attracted to you. I wish things could be different. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I'm afraid to contact you. And yes, it may sound crazy, but there are people that are afraid of being treated right because it's a standard. If you, okay, put it like this. Let's say you a person that's used to not brushing your teeth, right? You wake up every day and you don't brush your teeth. Then all of a sudden you meet somebody and they like, well, you need to go to the dentist because I see a lot of black spots on your teeth. You go to the dentist and the dentist tells them, oh, well, you're going to have to drill and put fillings in there and fill up those cavities to fix your teeth. She gonna be like, well, I don't want to get drilled on. I don't like the sound of drills. I don't want to be near a drill. I don't want nobody digging in my teeth. Fuck it. I don't want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll just keep having rotten teeth. And next thing you know, you see them and they ain't got nothing but gums. So that's the best analogy I could give you. That spirit was put in my spirit. I'm sorry. But I mean, that's what it is. Like you might have a friend, you can see that their teeth is bad and you want to help them. But if they don't want the help, you can't make them get the cavities filled. You can't, because they don't want to deal with the pain of what comes with. They don't want to do the work of what comes with having that filling, right? Maybe they went to the dentist one time as a kid and that just took them off for the rest of their life. You feel me? So that's the same thing with Michelle. She might have had some trauma that you don't know about, or situations that you don't know about that traumatize her to the point where she's used to bad guys. Maybe her dad was a bad guy and she's used to dudes that treat people bad because maybe, I'm not saying, but allegedly, maybe her dad and mom was fighting all the time and that's what she used to, that abuse. I had a friend, God rest her soul, but she used to want to get punched in the mouth. Like, she used to start fights just to start fights. We be sitting at the table playing cards. Next thing I know, you left the toilet paper roll down. And he's like, what are you talking about? You stupid. You don't know how to put rope. And then she just start arguing and yelling. And he's just like dazed. Next you know, she done smacked him. And then next you know, now he done hopped up like, who you hitting? And now they fighting, putting holes in the doors. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by some people don't know how to be in a relationship that's being treated right. All right, so we got the last deck for Michelle. What does Eddie need to go? No. Christy, just get back in queue. We ain't going nowhere. We're going to be here until everybody get ready. Don't worry. Okay, so what does the closeout for Eddie? What does he need to know about Michelle? Eddie and Michelle. Damn, that plot. I'm gonna take that because evidently it's right in order for you. Overall, it's a bluff, a mask, pretending, mask, exaggeration. See what I mean? If you've had a sexual relationship with her, she liked the sex and stuff like that, but getting all heart to heart, nah. You got to put it in perspective. Better off, happiness, clear headspace. Because she's the type that'd be spying on you, watching your social media information. Like, she'll watch you. But cloudy judgment don't get you nowhere. Illusions, unbalanced, distorted. See, that's what I mean. Like, she's got a, like, just clouded, causing you to be clouded. But there's a breaking point. There's a limit, a final straw, overwhelmed. Because eventually you're going to have to get fed up. Because if not, it's going to cause you sorrow. It's going to cause you loss, grief, and depression. Waiting on a person that's feeding you lies. Because you need to have peace. Balance, harmony, and friendship. Treat her as a friend. Put her in the friend zone. She's not the one. You'll always have memories. You know, you can reminisce. You can dwell. You can have... It's a bittersweet situation. But it's hopeless. Sinking, despair, falling apart. It's broken. Okay? I hope that helped you. I ask that you could give me a like for the read. Let me know anything you want me to know about your reading. I do readings outside of this, like private readings. This is just because it's my first time on live from my page. I've been gone a little while. And I wanted to make sure people, you know, I can help a couple folks this evening. So, let me know if it helps you. Michelle is not her. She is not the girl. Thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate you. All right, let's get to who's next. Oh, you're welcome. I thank you guys for being here with me. I feel like it's like a 50, like you guys get help and questions you may be burning with, and I get to get, you know, subscribers and likes and people on my team. Like, that's blessings for me. You feel me? Like, I'm grateful. Okay, so Hawk is next. And Hawk says, what is going on with my money? My money feel funny. My money feel funny, she said. So we're going to go with, give me a second. Give me a second to ponder on what your cards need to be. Because I like to make sure I can use the cards differently. I'm going to grab this deck over here for you. And then I'm going to give you this one. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, Hawk. Hawk wants to know about their money. I need to find my other deck, but I ain't gonna be able to find it tonight. But I got another money deck, and I put it with my other deck of cards. I had put in a box, and I gotta get the box out the car. Forgot all about it. No, I don't want to use that one. It just told me no. Spirit said, nope, that's not what Hawk need. Where is my other deck? All right, we're going to start with these different. We're going to start a little different, Hawk. I got you. I've been reading since my teens. I'm in my 40s now. And it was so taboo. You know, I grew up since I was like 19 dealing with the church, and it was so taboo. Everybody just said, well, it's not that you're supposed to read cards, you're supposed to just be a prophet. And I was like, well, I feel like when I do Oracle, I don't do tarot too much as much as I do Oracle. And Oracle really just helps me along the lines. It's kind of like the worm on the hook, if you get what I'm saying. Like, and so I just been reading, and I buy decks that I feel are connected to me. All right, Spirit, we want to know. Hawk wants to know. Give me some information for Hawk. Just 3 cards, please. Just 3 cards for Hawk. 1, 2 more, Spirit. Give me 2 more for Hawk. What does Hawk need to know? 2 more. Oh, damn. Nope. That was detrimental. We just need 2 more cards for Hawk. Something simple. She want to know about her money. Is there 2 more available for Hawk, Spirit? 1 more for Hawk. Oh, so many. Ferocious Fallings. 1 more for Hawk. Okay. Might not be 3. Alright. That's okay. Close out the deck. 1, 2, 3. They always want to jump out at the end when you want to close the deck. Oh, okay. Well, we got some love. Love overall. Is your money tied to romance or family? Cupid has entered your heart and has awakened you to love and romance, but this time on a different vibration. Having a newfound love for yourself has created an opportunity for a new chapter with the possibility of cultivating healthy relationships. Okay, so once again, I always say there's always 2 sides. It's not always about dating. Self-love, maybe the job you're at or what you're trying to develop needs to be trusted that you can do it. Entrepreneurship is a very scary thing for a lot of people. So maybe you start trusting yourself by self-loving. Balance is needed in your relationships and the people you deal with. Make sure all of your relationships are equal and balanced with giving and receiving. If they are out of rhythm, then the other is sacrificing and can't sustain itself. Therefore, it will create more obstacles to overcome. You You have to know you are worthy and deserve respect in all ways. So this is a relationship with work, as far as like how much you give your job and how much your job gives you. You feel me? Like, you ain't supposed to work yourself to death for nobody's money. Full circle completion. You have chosen to learn from your mistakes and move forward, closing out the cycle. Every layer of yourself you acknowledge is layer that served its purpose. You are now feeling your power by seeing your inner strength and determination pay off. Be proud of this moment and let it carry you forward. See, balance. Once you get balance, and you'll come full circle. Because even yin and yang is a circle. Decision and fear. Control. Some decisions and choices that you have made are based on fear and not heart-centered knowledge. Fear is your ego wanting control. Take a step back and make responsive choices rather than a reactive one. Then you're able to see the truth of the best choice with a calm and centered manner. Take time. Self-love is really what keeps us from not being very focused and able to make decisions. Taking the leap, courage. You have to let go of something good to get something great. Taking a leap into the unknown can be scary, but you are being called to have faith in yourself and the universe. If you want to experience the next level of success, you cannot stay comfortable. Enjoy the journey. So are you in job transition? Are you fearful like of losing a job? Because if you are, don't be. Because whatever you got now, it's going to be better next. Start preparing. Pretend like you getting fired, right? Like, sometimes you got to go around and pretend like you're fired and start to do what you would do if you was to be fired. While you still got the job, prepare for it. Plan for it. Plan for a termination. Plan for leaving. Plan for starting your own business. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, plan for it now. Don't just wait till it happens. Oh, they're laying off 50,000 of us tomorrow. And you're like, fuck, what do I do? No. If you know this is something that's a possibility, even whispered in your spirit, and you hear it in your spirit, trust yourself enough to believe that. It's telling you, prepare, prepare, prepare. You feel me? What would you do if you lost your job? Do those steps now. Money in the bank, at least 3 to 6 months worth of income saved up. You feel me? Or a plan to if you're gonna buy a house and be a landlord, to have income coming in. Whatever it is, plan for that stuff now. All right, so what you got for Hawk in the money realm? What does Hawk need to know about her money? All right, Hawk. Give me 3 for Hawk, please. 3 for Hawk, 2, please. Give me 2 for Hawk, please. Give me 2 for Hawk. 2 more cards for Hawk, please. 1 more for Hawk. 1 more for Hawk. Oh, okay, here we go. We're going to take those. They fill up. Overall, wealth attraction. You have the power to attract wealth into your life. Cultivate a mindset of abundance. Take action towards achieving your financial goals and trust that opportunities for financial gain are coming your way. Like I said, plan. A plan is manifestation. However, whatever word you want to use, they all come back to the same thing. Manifestation is planning. Planning is manifestation. Wealth attraction is manifestation. Overall, you got to put yourself in order and above order. You got to do it before. Don't wait for it to happen. You know, a lot of people wait because you have the ability to attract wealth. If you set yourself up in a position where you're attracting, like, I want to do X, Y, and Z, And then when I get done with those, I'm going to start a new something, and it's going to be A, B, and C. Hidden trauma, Hawk. There may be unresolved trauma or emotions from your past that are impacting your financial situation. Take time to reflect on any past experiences that may be affecting your relationship with money and seek help from a therapist or a healer if needed. And also a money manager. See, like I said, it's the fear of losing money. They got us so scared that we'll lose money because we don't want to lose our comfort. And if you lose your comfort, then what the fuck are you going to do out here? You're going to do what the ancestors did. I mean, they didn't have lights, you know. They wasn't ever, oh my God, I wish I had a light, electricity. They didn't think like that. We think like that because we have electricity. But when they was in awe, what did they do? They got them candles. Mama got the porridge on the stove. She got the baby in a cloth because they didn't have Huggies and Pampers and Loves. You have to adjust and don't be so fearful of losing, because even if you lose, you still can win. Even if you don't have money, you can find out. Just find a way that makes people want to give you their money. And that's by doing some side work. Taking on side job or freelance work can be a great way to supplement your income and gain new skills. Trust that the universe is guiding you towards the opportunities that are best for you, and stay open to new possibilities. Trust. Spirit don't play, okay? Importance of trusting yourself and the universe as you work towards your financial goals. Stay focused and dedicated, and remember that with trust and faith, you can achieve financial abundance and prosperity. Listen to me. I'm telling you what I know. Of riches and abundance. Come on, it's there. The universe has endless abundance available to you. Stay open to receiving wealth and abundance, and focus your thoughts and energy on attracting financial success. Ain't that what the overall was? Wealth attraction? Focus your thoughts and energy on attracting financial success. Believe in yourself and trust that the universe is working in your favor. Trust yourself. Trust. You got a whole card that say trust. Money flow. Money is flowing into your life. Trust in the abundance of the universe and allow the flow of money to support you. Trust. Fast period. The fast period card represents a time of rapid financial growth and abundance. This card may indicate that you have the opportunity to increase your income or make significant gains through wise investments. Be open to new opportunities and stay focused on your goals to make the most of this prosperous time. Like I said, if you set yourself up like they do pre-workouts in the NFL, right? They do pre-warm-ups in the NBA. They always pre-warm up before the game, so nobody will get injured. All right, this is the last Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Woo! I did not want to restart. Okay, what I was closing out with Hawk, I was saying that the best thing for you to do is prepare. I don't know where it stopped sound. I hope you got the rest of the reading. If not, I can go over what I said. Okay, so Hawk, where did you last hear me off at? Tell me, and I'll reiterate what I said. The last two in this deck or in this deck? This one, home based and looking. Oh, okay. Here's what I said. With um with these cards, I said if you're planning, you'll have foresight, right? And that means you'll start looking. So even if you lose the job or if you decide to leave the job, start planning for it now, like you're living in a different way. You know what I mean? Like in case, like pretend like you lost the job already and do the things to prepare yourself for when you get the next job or the business you may want to create. Because if you were to work from home or to start your own business, you have many choices to do so, right? You got all these abundance cards coming out for you. And it'll be a fast period where it's just going to roll in. So, basically, that's what I was saying. Prepare, plan ahead. Don't just sit and wait. Start evaluating what you want to do outside of this job. Because, like I had said, the government has us thinking that the money is like the end all be all. But our ancestors survived. They didn't have lights. And you got to always remember, no matter how far down you go, you can always come back up. That's the thing about life. It's a wheel. And the wheel always going to keep turning. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you promise in this world is death. And outside of that, everything else is like a salmon swimming upstream. They always come home to spawn, to make more babies. So just plan for that. Plan for, you know, like, oh, look. Ain't that funny? I say like a wheel, full circle. Everything comes full circle. So don't paranoid yourself. Just have a romance with yourself. Go out there and figure out the things that you want to do. Even under that card, I have awakening, expansion. You know what I'm saying? Just work on thinking think like if I lose this job, if I don't have this job, what would I do? Think from that aspect. And while you still got the job, plan like you don't. All right, who's next? Hawk, just make sure you like the video and subscribe. And I hope I helped you. What happened was I got a phone call and I pressed X to deny, and that's where the sound went out. And I did not know how to get it back on. I was mad. I was like, please, no. All right. Is it Naeem? Name? Is it Sam? Sam? Saim. Are you here? Are you here to get your reading? Saying saying. Okay, Shell, what's your question? We'll just put, he put Saeem, I think it's Saeem. I can't say it right. Because it'd be like said, same, whatever. Um, we'll just put them at the back. If they come back, we'll add them and do the reading for them. If not, then it's whatever. So, like I said, if she comes back, I'm going to still hook her up. I'm not going anywhere no time soon. I'm going to be up for a minute. This is my first live, and I want to do as many readings as I can. So go ahead, Shell. What's your question? Well, you got to pick one. Which one is more important? Your path or David? I mean, I'm not going to pick and choose. You got to be that, you really got to have a soul true question. Like, what do you care about knowing right now? Do you want to, like, if David is not your man, do you really want to know what David doing? Or do you want to know what you doing? Okay, you want your path. Good choice. Because I mean, I'm gonna give you whatever you ask for. I'm not the one that's to judge. I just read. Okay, your path. I'm gonna start you with these. And then I'm gonna give you these. And I'm gonna give you these. Okay. Which one? Which first deck? This one, the clarifying life. This one right here. Is that the one you want? Okay. All right. So let's see what we got for Shell. She want to know about her past, Spirit. What she need to know? What's some information you want to tell her? What do you want her to know? What she got coming up? Let's say a couple months. The next 3 to 6 months. What Shell need to be worried about? Even if David shows up in there. All right. What you got for Shell? Give me 3, please, Spirit. Give me 3 for Shell. Okay. Okay. Overall, Shell, ride the current. Embrace change, flow with the rhythm, and release resistance. Answers unfold in the dance of transition. I always believe you love yourself, the truth will be revealed. Revelations await. Embrace the mystery. Embark on a journey of discovery and watch as secrets unveil before you. Divine flow. Let go of attachment to the outcome and let the universe bring gifts. See, but I'm gonna give you something that you may not even thought about. You just did that by choosing to let go of David's stuff, whatever he got going on, and you chose yourself. Remember that you can do it. It's not that you can't let go of David or whatever. Sometimes when you let them go, if they come back to you, they got to come back different. They don't come back the same because they see you have a value, and they don't see your value. They won't never come back the same. They'll come back either worse or the same as they were when they left. Seek clarity. Embrace openness and insight, allowing life's truths to reveal themselves. Embrace solitude. Reflect deeply for survival. Keep your mind open as answers reveal lessons in the quiet introspection. Small steps, told you. The small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories, celebrate them and they'll take you there. And that's what I was just saying about you choosing. That was a small step right there. You choosing, because like I said, if I'm giving you a free read, I'm going to read for you. And you could have been like, well, go ahead and tell me what Dave is doing. Like, but you didn't. You chose to take a small step and choose your own path. And that's exactly what the cards are saying. All right, what else we got for Shell? Excuse me. Thank you, Karen. All right, what we got for Shell? Her own self path. Oh, okay. I'm going to keep going and close out. 1, 2, 3. Born to stand out, Shell. You don't fit in. Stand in your own power and be proud of your individuality. That's your overall. Awakening. A realization, shift, or discovery. Gonna come to pass that you gotta, once you, wait a minute, look. Revelation, realization. And they're both in water. That's a cave. Water, you know what I'm saying? Water is an emotional. So something emotional, some emotional awakening. Even right here, in water, emotional. Ride the current, in water, emotional. And then right here, once you get through, okay, so what I'm seeing, what I'm picking up on is, once you get through the emotional currents, ride the current, revelations await through the current, and a divine flow. Once you get that flow right, you're going to see clarity, which is the sky. That's the heavens. That's air, right? Then right here, you got earth. And that's where you embrace the solitude, when you got your feet on the ground. And then right here, this is when you born to stand out, because look, if you look at this card, he's standing in a group of people, right? This right here says born to stand out. That's what this person is doing right there with his arm up, like, you know, born to stand out. Right there is confirmation. So you'll start having this awakening through the emotional. Keep your kindness. Be guided by your heart. Let go of logic and rationality. Don't let nobody hold you back. Especially somebody that say they a volunteer. They only volunteer for the position. They ain't hired. Don't be in denial either. Denial to accept a situation, unhealthy cycles or addictions. Be careful, because you can be addicted to a relationship. Ask your angels. Seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. Set up your financial goals. See and reach your financial goals to achieve financial stability. Work on your money. And have faith. Remove the doubts and questions. You are ready to step into your blessings and claim what is already yours. Have faith. It's coming. All right, Spirit. What you got for Shell? Yep. Just have the faith and keep talking to him. That's it. That's it and that's all. I think they always send the right one when it's time. All right, Spirit. What you got for Shell? Her last deck to confirm. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Overall, when you rise to the challenge, it rises to meet you. So that's the overall. Once you rise up to the challenge, it's going to meet you there. Everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. Everything is unfolding as it should be. So that's the confirmation. We've already said that. Just take small step. There is a way if you are willing to change the way you see it. You aren't done. You are just getting started. Don't dwell on what might be on the other side of that closed door. So if that David is who you may be thinking of, nope, don't dwell on it. Let go. I mean, really let go. There's something better on the horizon. There you go. That's why you didn't have to ask about David, because it's telling you just do you. Take small steps. You born to stand out. You know what I'm saying? And as you rise, it's going to rise with you. You see what I'm saying? So don't worry about nobody else. Right now, worry about filling your voids, filling your heart, filling your soul, your spirit. Make sure the ancestors are giving you a level playing field to stand on. Allow yourself to rejuvenate in the wholeness of who you are as a being. The small steps you take so that you can stand out, because you was born to do so. All right, I hope that helped. Who's next? Well, Mr. Malcolm, I don't have Pokemon booster packs. I don't like Pokemon. Never watched it, never liked it, never nothing with it. Sorry. Oh, you welcome, love. Anybody else have any more questions? I'm still reading. 1 question, 3 decks. No Pokemon. Well, you can ask darn near anything. You gotta always remember, readings are entertainment purposes only. I'm not God. I'm not Miss Cleo. I interpret the cards, and once I channel in your energy, it should line up with you. So you can, I'm telling people right now to ask a question that is really bothering them right now. That something that's really going on, because I do trauma-informed care as my life skill, and I mix it with the cards. So the reading you may be asking, and it's going to tell me, and it guides me to how to help you with your trauma-informed care. So you can ask what's, on your mind right now. Okay, Christy, my mod Karen says that Christy is next. Should I stay or should I go? Let me ask you a question before I even pick up a deck. What does your mind say versus what does your heart say? And then I want to know, what does your partner's action say? Because I believe if you have to ask if you should leave or if you should go, it's already told you. It's just you in denial of leaving. Because you're still in what ifville. You lost Whoville, now you in what ifville. And when you're in what ifville, 9 times out of 10 is because you still got one leg on one side and the other leg on the other side. That's called straddling the fence. And the only thing it's going to do is tear your coochie in half. That's it. You're going to have to make a decision. Do you jump down or do you jump down? If you wanted to stay, you wouldn't have to ask me that at all, because you're going to stay. If you want to leave, it's because you asking me is because you're scared to leave, because you don't know what's on the other side. So what I think personally, what you should ask is, if I leave, what am I looking forward to? Sound good? Thanks for the sub. Am I right? Am I right? Should I stay or should I go? That wasn't even me picking up a card. That was a straight channel. I was straight channeling on you, Missy. So does that sound about right? Okay, so now, Christy, ask your question. Is Christy next, right? Yeah, if Christy is next, Christy, I would tell you to ask a new question in a new format now. Now that's been clarified. Well, welcome, Gary. I'm doing free reads tonight. 1 question, 3 decks. If you don't want all 3 decks, that's fine. It's up to you. But you get 1 question, and it's free. And I'll read it like we're doing a regular reading. How I would do a reading if you paid for it. And I hope that you enjoy yourself here with us. Will I get my relationship back with my kids? What deck is that? Are you getting played? Oh, Gary, well, whatever you're basking and wanting to know, I'll give you insight on it. But yeah, keep them, keep them, keep them decent. I even do readings on homicide. I do, true crime readings as well. But this is the question I have for Christy. Are you being played? Are you getting played, manipulated, lies, and control in a relationship? That question is for Christy. Okay. This deck want to talk to you. Now, I'm going to give you this one. This one and this one. And then I'm going to give you what's the tea. All right, these are 3 decks I'm going to go for. Okay, this is for Christy. Let's start with what's the tea. All right, Spirit, we want to open up and see what's going on with Christy. What's the tea for Christy? Some insight for her. Give her some clarity in some areas or the main areas she needs to know. All right, Spirit. What you got for Christy? Oh, okay. Clout hungry. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic. Now, is this your partner? Or is that you? Always partying. Is that what you're dealing with in your relationship? A partner that's always partying? Cock blocking. So your partner is clout hungry and always partying. Cock blocking. Cock blocking maybe your creativity, steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you. But you have to remain unfazed by it. Or they seem unfazed. And they bankrupt. They could be, I could say bankrupt emotionally, bankrupt financially because they always partying. Now, If this is something you're dealing with personally for self, then that will be something you would need to work on changing so you can get your kids back. Oh, yeah, that is him, ain't that? Floyd. Looks like Floyd, don't it? Yeah, you right about that. So maybe that's what it is. Cock blocking your creativity. All right, what we got for Christy? I just need 3 about her kids. Is she going to see her kids, her relationship? She's already been blocked and lied to. What can she expect? One more. All right. Overall pivot. Hi, welcome in. I'm doing 1 free question and 3 decks. So make sure, Christy, you pivot. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily, effortlessly, effortlessly. How could you pivot? Even just a little bit. So how could you pivot? A pivot is like when you about to turn and you go back another way. Like you don't let them see you sweat. Check in. When you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment to check in with how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or heavier, excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always so helpful. So like I said before I even gave you the cards, I said that to you. The either or. What does it feel? You know what I mean? Jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align just like the right way. Sometimes you have to take the leap anyway. This is that time. So maybe you got to check in and jump in and pivot. So it's about the move you got to make. Surrender. You're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion. It is exhausting to try to hold on to it. Let go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes with doing so. So in reality, the situation you're dealing with, you got to be able to be ready to like be on your P's and Q's when it comes to your kid. I don't know if you have a court case or if it's just they live with the other party or something like that. But if they live with another party and it's not legal, we'll get legal. If it is legal, then you need to go and do some research. You need to find out the laws in your state. Don't just wait on a lawyer. Like, it's good to have a lawyer. Like, don't get me wrong. But it's also good to go and research for yourself because sometimes the lawyers is half-assed too. And they don't fight as hard as you fight because everybody's about their money, right? Your kids is about your heart. You feel me? But to them, your kids is about a paycheck. Like, I got to fight this case so she can get her kids. And I'm only going to do 30 hours. Like, after 30 hours, I'm not helping her no more. And they will quit on you. So what I would tell you is check in, find out the laws, find out the rules, check in and get evidence, get all the, do your own due diligence. Jump in that shit and make sure you do it fully. And surrender the thought of being with somebody you don't want to be with. Now, here's your last deck. Spirit, let's close out for Christy. Let's see what she got to do when it comes to her babies. Even her relationship. Because I already knew this person is not for her when she asked me the question. So now, how do we get her out of this deck? All right, this is for Christy. Ooh. It's all over the place. I see why you confused. It's all over the place. Let's start that again. All right, this for Christy. Close out for Christy. What does she need to know in regards to her babies? In regards to her partner? Anything that she needs to know to close out, to give her insight. Two more, please. Oh, there they go. Overall, check yourself. Told you. Check yourself. It's always about you. It always comes down to your choice. Should I stay or should I go? It's all about, are you willing to be cock blocked from your creativity? You know what I'm saying? To end up being basically bankrupt financially, morally, emotionally. That's what it leads to. Staying in something. Trying to act like you're unfazed. When you're around this partner, acting like nothing bothers you. But it's really corrupt. It's corrupting you to be bankrupt. Because you're dealing with betrayal. Deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. So whoever you're dealing with, right there, you're dealing with too much betrayal. You need to pivot, check in, jump in, and surrender to something new. Surrender the relationship. Lipstick, red lipstick stain. That son of a bitch is cheating on you, honey. And they putting on a show. And they putting on a show. So, in closing, I'm telling you, Miss Christie, check yourself. Don't wreck yourself for nobody else. Ever. It's not worth it. Life is too short. We only got so much time and nobody knows the end date. Right? And if you go, like I had a dream about my son's father because my son's father got murdered. And he came to me in a dream only once in all the years he's been gone. And he finally said, if I knew then what I know now. You know, and I'm like, well, yeah, if you knew then what you know now, would you have listened to me when I told you? You feel me? But people have choices. They're allowed to make a choice. But is it the best choice? Let's say you decide to give up and don't fight and you stay. You're going to be miserable. It's going to bankrupt you. It's going to bankrupt you emotionally because it's not a good person you're with. I hope that helped you. Make sure you like or subscribe. But yeah, Miss Christie. Girlfriend. All right, who's next? What's the next question? You're welcome too, Miss Christie. Okay, so Trent is next. Okay. So Trent, break down your question to be more specific. I can't do dual. It just got to be one question. And if it comes out in the cards, it'll come out. Go ahead, Trent. What's your question? Let's see. Recently, I've been getting attacked. sometimes by my uncle, which is my mom's brother. Just want to know things because I'm attacked by him sometimes. Is he connected with my love life? What do you mean, is he connected with your love life? I'm trying to, I get the general, but I got to be more specific. Okay, so basically what you're saying is, what I'm hearing you say is your uncle is jeopardizing your relationship with your boyfriend. So the question is the question you're wanting to know. That's what I'm saying. What is the question you're wanting to know out of that? I don't know how to question that. Is your boy, you want to know about your boyfriend or you want to know about your uncle? Is your uncle messing with your boyfriend the cause of you crashing out? So you want to know about your relationship. You want me to just go specific love? You want a love reading? Or, okay, so what is your boyfriend's name? Girl, what? Why is that my son's middle name? No, it's not. It's not Quintavious. It's Quintarius. I had a second. I was like, what? No, that's my son's Quintavious. Okay, Quintavious. Okay, so you want to know a reading about Quintavious. We want to know if he's a real dude, real solid dude, or if he's a jackass. Okay. So I'm going to give you this one. I'm going to give you this one. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you want his dark confessions or do you want the naked truth? I'll let you choose that one. Because we can do dark confessions or we can do just the naked truth. But I got you these two so far. I'll let you pick out that last deck. It's either this one or this one. Which one do you want? I'm going to give you naked truth. Okay. Here we go. Good morning to you. All right, Spirit, what you got for Trin with her boyfriend, Quintavious? Those who just came in, I'm giving one question, 3 decks. Spirit. Anything else for trend in regards to Quintavious? Anything else about Quintavious? Anything else about Quintavious? Okay. Overall recalling. Memories, missing someone, reminiscing. Okay, so he do a lot of recalling. He missing somebody. Dirty money. Laundering still illegal. So, is your boyfriend a dirty money type of dude? But he your boo, huh? Official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. Like he's your boyfriend. Lucky break. Becoming your boyfriend could be a lucky break. Good fortune, good things coming, turning point. Having a light bulb moment, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. Reading up, doing the research, learning more, gaining insight. So light bulb moment and gaining insight, you got to have a light bulb to read, right? So playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. He a cheater. You got a little cheater boo. And then, oh, sorry. And then turn, party animals, sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. Ugh. That's all I can say is, ugh. I don't know, honey. I don't know, honey done. You might have a lucky break to have a light bulb moment and realize, are y'all young? Y'all got to be young. You got to have this got to be a young dude. Because the way it's reading, he got to be young. You got to open your eyes and recall some stuff. Yeah, early 30s. Is he still living like he a young dude, like he always turned? He always turned up. Give me the naked truth about her boyfriend. Yeah, player. What Quintavious got to say to Trend? What's his truth? I want to know. Tell us the truth about Quintavious, because he ain't the one. Unless he makes some soul searching change and get it together. He wasting your life energy. Ain't nobody scared of commitment. They just don't want to commit with the people they with that want the commitment. Shoot, people commit every day to something. You understand? You commit to buying a car. You commit to buying a house. You commit to buying Jordans. You commit to buying shoes, clothes. You commit to buying a steak. You commit to buying anything. People commit. Don't ever tell nobody that lie again and tell yourself that they have a fear commitment. No, it's not a fear commitment. They just don't want to commit to you. Like, keep it real. Don't give yourself an excuse to be a fool. If that man want to commit to having sex with you, don't he commit to having sex with you? Huh? He ain't fear to commit to that, is he? Anyway, Trend, overall, I'm going to call him Q. Q says, I miss your voice, your laugh, your humor, your touch in my feelings today. Overall. Because he recalling. Is he not recalling the ex? That sounds like an ex. Exactly. A commitment to buy a mistake. Exactly. But I'm okay, Trend. So is he got an ex? Is there an ex-girlfriend that he used to deal with? Exactly. You gonna be all right, ain't you? If they don't commit, you gonna be all right. All right. So Q says, do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. I pretend like I don't care, but it's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. I'm tired of the silent treatment. I want to sit down and talk about this once and for all. Girl, that sounds like an ex. That sounds like he's still pawning over an ex, Trend. For real. It's Trinaria, right? Or Trinaria. Yeah, that sounds like yeah. 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 Trinaria, that's a cheater if I ain't never known one. He's still pining over his ex. And if he a street dude, because he got dirty money, that's why he in the player. How long have y'all been together, Trend? Trend and Q. What's the T on Trend and Q? What's the T on Trend and Q? Any more for 6 years? Yeah. If you was my daughter, I'd be like, baby, it's time to start putting down roots for self. Overall talking shit. He always talking shit with golden lips. He talk cash money shit, don't he? Spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality, light, magic, power. Girl, no. You my baby right now. I'm going to tell you like I tell my daughter. A man got to be beneficial. And if he love you, he'll come for you. Oh, no. She done came at you. He's a spiritual grudge holder. She holding grudges. She in the middle. See that? 2 candles? And then one's a different color candle in the middle. Because she holding a grudge. Look at her leaning down. Holding a grudge. Photo proof, getting evidence. Right here. Even right here. There's photos. Memories. Getting evidence. She cock blocking y'all relationship. Cock blocking. Y'all really just karmic friends. That's just been doing what y'all do. Can't fully trust them. Tension. Secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. And you, girl, see, she ain't got a ring on her finger. She just got a ring on her finger. Get it? Got a bad reputation. Trend, my friend. He is not the wind. I'm gonna give you a look. I just Q gotta go. You need to quit giving your energy. Oh, Ricky, I'm not talking to you, hun. I'm talking to Trend. I'm gonna shuffle these 3 times and I'm gonna pull 3 cards. And I want you to confirm this reading for Trend, Spirit, as we close out. Because Q will not do.